What's going on?
Uh, um, Anchor upgraded. Looks nice.
Yeah, I saw that. It looks really dope. Bro, I was jamming out to the Noragami opening before the podcast started, and now I'm hyped.
hmm I am the tiger. I haven't heard that song in so long.
Hello?
Hey, Krista, I am
Hola.
hyped. You want to know why?
Wait,
Before
what?
I am hyped.
Hyped? Okay.
I right before Val sent the link, I was jamming out to the Noragami opening.
Don't know it.
Um, you can look it up later if you want. It's called Kuroko Hey Kids. I think
Okay.
it's like the first Noragami opening.
Okay.
It's fucking great.
Okay. You wanna know what I find so fucking annoying? It's always the
Light?
first arc. Yes. But specifically this one thing. It's always this either the opening song or the outro song of the
OPRA.
first arc. No matter what the anime is, it's always the first arc that has the best song, but then it doesn't
Okay.
fucking, and then it
No.
changes and
No.
with the arc, and it's like,
I,
no, fuck, I
that
want to fucking jam. I'm
that's
like,
very true.
ugh.
But Drew, you're gonna appreciate this, Drew. Drew.
Hold on. Give me a sec.
I was like, I have no idea what words are coming out of his mouth.
I think he's talking to Tyler.
Is Tyler fucking there? Is he gonna join the podcast? Are we gonna have two guests?
No, but we have talked about adding Tyler to the podcast as a special guest.
Absolutely, I think that should totally happen. Maybe like
Yeah.
next
It's not
week or something,
Tyler.
or maybe
Drew.
who is it?
It's Gage.
Drew.
Yeah.
I feel like you hang out with Gage more than you hang out with Tyler.
He does because Gage has
Yes.
weed.
I mean, fair.
But yeah, no, Drew.
Speaking of special guests, our special guest for the week just joined. Hey, Evan.
I'm dying.
You can't die. You have to
Solid
release an
intro.
album before you die.
Impossible.
It's not impossible. I will shove Monster down your throat and make you one of me.
Yes, baby duck.
That's quite a rare threat right there.
Or we'll just give him. We'll give him Vicks. We'll heal him the Mexican way.
No. Mexican
Spanish
way
way,
is
I'd say.
no Mexican.
Beating
Mexican
it out
way
of
is
you?
not only Vicks on the chest, but Vicks on the feet with warm socks. Not just any type of warm. They have to be pan warmed.
Don't forget Vicks under the nose.
No Vicks in the nose. You got to be true Mexican.
So Vicks is going to be all over my
God,
body, is what you're saying.
So fucking
Yeah, pretty much.
articulate.
Vicks-
Your chest and in your nose.
Vicks is amazing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can my door not be closed so you can just stare at me from the hallway?
But yeah, Drew. I was jamming out to the Noragami opening before the podcast started.
It's a great one.
Right?
All right. Well,
I had it full blast. I'm jamming out of my room. Everyone's asleep, so I have to be quiet. I was trying so hard not to scream at the top of my lungs.
All right. So, are we gonna get officially started, or are we gonna pretend we're gonna wait for Christian?
Waiting for
okay.
him.
He's not gonna join.
Do you guys
He
ever
said
close
maybe,
your
but I
eyes?
doubt
It's really cool. Like the colors and shit? It's cool.
What, Evan?
What?
Do you ever
He
like
was talking
close
about
your
the colors.
eyes and look at the colors and patterns? It's cool.
Oh yeah, when your eyes are closed. Yeah.
I'm doing it right now.
Evan is really one of us in certain ways.
Well, I mean that makes sense. He did hang out with us in high school.
He was the original crew member too.
I know.
Yes.
He was
better-
part of the original, 6 that we were?
Yeah, I
Like 6
think
or
he was
7 of
there.
us?
I think he was there. I think him and I got around the same time. I think
No,
he
no,
was
no,
a little.
No.
Evan's
He's
been here
around
way
since
longer.
middle school.
Yeah.
It was
No,
Val.
Since elementary.
It was
Elementary.
Val, Evan,
Oh, the original
Ben, Garrett,
OG
Jacob,
guy.
me.
It's kind
Got
of
it, got
before your time.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
Val, me, Evan, Garrett, Jacob, Ben.
Yeah, it's kind of before your time, Krista. I'm sorry.
No, it's
Damn.
Before
fine.
Jacob's time too.
I was hanging
honestly.
out with toxic bitches then, so
Don't worry, I was hanging out with Krista then.
To be fair, I knew Krista before
I
I knew
wasn't
all
back.
of you.
This is true. I knew Drew
All right,
first.
Drew. It's not a contest.
Like I knew Krista in middle school before I knew the original group, which was like
Yeah.
Evan,
Yeah, you guys
I've
had a fake
known Drew the
relationship.
longest, and I met Jesse,
Oh.
and Jesse met me first.
Yeah, I met
Did Drew
Krista
just
first only
leave?
because I
Rip.
walked up to her.
Carissa,
It was fucking great. I walked up to Krista just
Yeah,
randomly. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, hi there. And Krista was
no. That's not what happened. What happened was we were in PE,
Were we in PE?
and
I thought I met you
yeah,
that
and
morning.
maybe I don't remember.
Because I remember
I-
I remember meeting you in the morning. I'm like, oh hi, because we bumped into each other.
Maybe that
And-
sounds
And then I
completely
met you in
possible.
PE, and then we're like, oh shit,
But-
hey.
Yeah, but then the first time I remember meeting Jesse is we were in PE and he was the new kid, and me and Chris needed a third because you needed to be in groups of minimum of 3, and
Wasn't it just
so
4?
it was for like circuit.
It was actually 5.
Ah.
It was
Was it?
5, yeah.
Who fucking
Yeah, no,
knows?
'cause
All
it
I
was
know
me,
is that
you,
It was
we
Ping-
needed.
next.
Oh, I remember this because it was me, you, Penguin, Chris, and like one random we just picked up because they had no one to be with.
Isaac Ozera. It was Isaac Ozera
Isaac.
because that was fucking Penguin's best friend.
Yeah.
But anyway, the point was we needed an extra person. I mean, I straight up went to Jesse because he was just kind of standing there, like, fuck, I don't know anybody. And then me, this like crazy bitch who's not afraid to talk to strangers, was just like, hey, do you want to hang out with us? And I'm
It
pretty
wasn't
sure
even
he was
like
secretly,
no. It
I'm
was
pretty sure
funny
he was
because
like secretly
it wasn't even
terrified
like
that I was gonna murder him.
the thing is that it wasn't even like, hey, want to hang out with us? It was, hey, we need an extra person. You're with us.
Yeah, that sounds more like me. I was like,
And
I didn't
We
give
are
him an
friends.
option. Like,
no, the thing is that you
no,
didn't
yeah,
even give
he
me a
had
choice.
no
'Cause
option.
the minute you said that, you just dragged me. You didn't give me a choice
What?
to go talk. Drew,
The
I'm going
fuck
to
is that?
murder you.
I had
What
to.
is that?
It is fucking
What is that?
Watamote.
Isn't that the anime you guys
Watermelon.
like so much?
No, that's the one Drew likes.
Watermelon.
I'm going to murder him.
The one that we all like is the one that's Jesse down there.
Yeah, AOT.
Is that Spider-Man?
Am I gonna?
Yes.
So I'm gonna be completely honest. I've only seen AOT abridged. I've
Yeah,
never
don't
seen
worry.
the,
We've
I've
gone over
never
that.
seen the
Don't
original.
Don't worry.
You are
the
forsaken
abridged,
out of
the
here.
abridged is so much better because Levi's a dominatrix.
Yeah. So really, what it
Aaron's
is,
enjoying it.
I'm
Aaron, stop
pretty
enjoying
sure.
it.
I'm pretty sure me and Garrett had math together and were watching AOT abridged instead of paying attention
I mean,
No, yeah,
hell,
because
in math,
we were
in
both
math,
trying to. Well, no, we were both trying to drop the class.
no, I understand, but like, dude, in math, my senior year, me and Drew were literally watching movies the entire fucking semester, 2 semesters.
Yeah. We literally sat there the entire class watching movies.
We
Not
literally watched
Oh my god,
what was
are
it,
you guys
Endgame?
hearing my dog?
No,
Fucking come up then, you fucking brat.
look
yeah,
who's talking.
we sat in class.
Look
My dog
who's
is
talking.
far pettier than I am. Thank you very much.
Bullshit.
Mm.
Dog
You
represents
know that's
master.
a damn lie.
No, like he was
Wow,
literally
you just
sitting
got
there.
attacked on 2 fronts.
I only heard one of them.
I said dog represents master.
I was gonna try and say that that's not true, but yeah.
Oh, speaking of
No,
which,
he was sitting
alright.
there
I
crying until I pulled out my fuzzy blanket for him so he could tuck himself in.
okay, now replace the fuzzy blanket with a hoodie.
Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Jesse, that hurt me. That cut deep. I feel so attacked. You're right, but that hurt.
Like I said, dog represents master.
Drew, your profile picture's just staring at me right now.
Okay,
Fucking
It's right
same.
under my name.
I do have good news. I do have some good news for myself.
Good news.
I am talking to someone.
Oh.
You're talking to 4 people, actually.
Wrong type of conversation, but you're not wrong.
I
Oh
know.
god.
Correction.
Technically 5 because he's talking to
So,
himself.
I was
how
gonna
did
say,
you
correction.
meet?
So
Is it a girl or a guy? Starters.
girl.
Someone said something to.
It was a girl. But anyways, like end of last year, like December, I ended up putting just like like those matching profile fucking things on Instagram.
You are really far away.
You know
Nope.
the matchmaker profiles that you can find on Instagram for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, I found one. I'm like, fuck it, why not? I'll throw my name in the hat, and I just threw it in, not really expecting much because no one really looks at them.
Mm-hmm.
And this morning, I got a random like request from someone. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll accept it. It's a DDLG account, so I'm like, whatever. And she just straight up texted me. She's like, hey, I saw your post about looking for someone and like want to talk. I'm like, fuck it, why not? And so far we're hitting off pretty well.
I refuse
You
to meet
picking up
people
on
on the
signals?
internet.
Yeah,
You
same.
say that, but you let your sister set up matches for you, and that's not any better.
That's kind of
Yeah,
better.
it is.
I mean, is
I
it
don't
really?
think I don't think the guy my sister set me up is trying to set me up with is going to stalk me or threaten me.
That is true, but like they're also like twice your age.
However,
That's
he
that's
has
the
not
fun
texted.
part.
He's not twice my age. He's almost twice my age though.
Does that make it any better?
It really don't,
Dilf.
Krista.
Dilf.
Yeah. The older ones are always crazier.
Yeah.
Yeah, because their brains are leaving.
Look, I met this guy and he was wearing an anime t-shirt and fucking green high tops.
That
Like
doesn't
Midoriya,
sound.
no, like Midoriya
Red
Blue.
flag.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Red flag.
He's in the military, that's what it is. So mentally he's actually our age. He's just,
Also a red
I,
flag.
I'm just. I'm just
he's
saying.
just
Red
mentally
like.
he's just mentally 21 or
Well,
22 with a
I'm so
house.
like you're hearing
And
it from four guys. Red flag.
well,
I mean, I didn't.
he's never texted me, so it's not my problem.
Okay, that's good, but like, red flag. That's all. That's all I'm
Straight
You
up.
hear
saying.
that? Stay away from my sister.
Yeah, no.
Otherwise, you're gonna have some
Stay
problems.
away from my
Obviously he's
sister,
never
my
seen
daughter,
it.
and my.
Krista, that's coming from the weebs that are usually like, oh yeah, see someone wearing anime t-shirt, respect.
Yeah, I don't know what the anime was, but it was like two girls in like
High school
um
DD.
let me finish. Two girls in like navy, like those stereotypical like navy colored like uniforms with a giant robot.
Oh, that's just hentai.
No,
So
that could be
every Gundam ever.
no, that could be one of three: Infinite Stratos, Azure
Of course,
Lane,
this fucker knows what it is.
It's not Infinite
or
Stratos. They don't wear like the Navy uniforms.
Have you seen the OVAs?
No.
One of the OVAs, they
You've
all
been
wear a
derailed
sailor
for 13
uniform because
minutes.
they're all stuck in the hallucination where Ichigo wants them in sailor uniforms.
Wait, okay, sailor or like Navy?
Sailor, like Navy sailor.
Okay.
Or what's the third? I'll get back to you on the third one because I'm trying to remember the name.
I think I know what anime it is.
You don't watch anime. You literally said you've never seen a single second of anime in your life. You
Like I
cannot
said,
He's gonna
know
say
what
hentai.
it
Drew,
is.
Krista, you get the tape. Drew, you get the chair. I'll bring the TV.
And
Okay,
it's not
Jesse,
for
reel it in.
me.
Oh,
I
actually,
think it was in Disney's
this is a perfect time
Dinosaur.
to ask. Hey, Gage, do you have any kind of chair that may be good for strapping someone down to?
And smells like fear.
Why?
I thought we
What
were
is
getting a
supposed to make
new.
it smell like
I
fear?
thought we were getting a new
No,
chair
I'll just say,
because the old one
No.
smelled like fear.
it's okay.
No, we need it to smell like fear so he knows the situation
Why?
he's getting
No,
himself into.
No, we
Yeah,
don't.
not
We
that.
want to lure him in with comfort.
Fuck comfort.
No,
We're
We're
showing him
gonna
AOT
strap someone
first.
down and make them watch something out of like against their will type of thing.
I have a very strong head. Hey.
Krista, we're immediately showing him AOT. You really think he wants to
No,
be
we're showing.
comfort?
No, you know what we're showing him? We're showing him Corpse Party. That's worse.
No, we're showing him that second.
Okay,
Hey,
so
That's worse
Okay.
though.
so
I'm not sure
we're
if you
getting
heard that, but
we're
Gage
getting
said
pretty
he
off
Okay,
just has a
topic.
very
okay, guys. Onto the actual topic: space versus ocean.
Okay, I want to start this
What the fuck did?
no.
because I have the perfect question.
Oh shit! Christian tried to join, but he can't because it's full.
Yeah, we can only have 5 people.
That
Oh
sucks.
no.
I mean, hey,
Poor Christian.
he's seen as a special
Oh
guest now,
no,
so it doesn't
the
really
one
matter.
time, the one time he ever wants to join.
We could have had 2 special guests this time.
Oh well.
Right.
Well,
Oh well, we have a up and coming music artist at the
I
moment.
don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't think, like, Val said last week's recording was kind of ruined, both in context and like
still haven't
the
still
actual
haven't fixed
recording.
it.
That is
I say
fair.
just get rid of it. You know, I mean, while I loved talking about villains, it kind of got real fucking heavy because I was a dumb bitch.
It did get heavy.
Like,
It got really.
Let's not get into that again.
Yeah, I was like, completely my fault, and I understand. But you know what? I learned something.
You know what? We fixed it at the end. Either way.
Yeah, and
Like,
Oh, she's not going to hear the heartfelt message, though. We left her a good message.
we did leave her a
Yeah.
good message, but you know what? I already told her
Well-
after the podcast ended, like, you know, I still
Oh,
love her. And
that-
I'm,
I was like, but you guys still love me, and that at the end of the day, I'm an adult and I can make my own bad decisions.
yeah.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
won't support you with all of them, but I'm definitely going to be there for you and pick you
I
up
don't
when you fall
expect
on
you.
your face.
I don't expect.
Oh, I know what you guys.
If you supported me with all of my bad decisions, why would I keep you around? Like, I'm already a yes man to myself. I don't need other people to be a yes man to me. That's literally half.
Yes, woman. Get it right.
Krista, I'm a yes man, depending on what stupid situation you're doing.
No,
Yeah,
it depends what Drew thinks of.
No,
That's what
no,
it is.
I'm not.
No,
I'm being serious.
No. There have been many a time where me and Drew were like, "This is a great idea," and Jesse did not let us.
Yeah, and I literally,
Wow, that's a first.
I almost had.
Never thought
No,
I'd hear
there was
that.
one time I almost had to slap
No.
Krista to
No,
make her think straight.
Me and Drew are straight.
Krista,
What's so
I
funny
will
about
slap
that?
you
Me
next
and
time I
Drew-
see you.
I deserve it.
Okay, we're getting we can't get derailed too much. We've been doing that a lot lately.
Okay, so
So,
It intensifies.
we're about to get
ocean,
into a
ocean
fight.
versus space.
Yeah, I wanted to start this with a question, okay? And I'm gonna change the scenario to see if it changes your mind, but not right away. So, 2 hours in space or 2 hours in the ocean? Which one are you doing?
2 hours in space.
You're gonna spend 2 hours in space?
Yeah, because I can kill someone. They can't hear him scream.
I don't know. It would depend.
If you kill someone in the middle of the ocean, I don't think they're gonna know where
Their body's
breathe.
never getting found. That's getting eaten.
Well, it depends. How
Depends
are you
on how
killing them?
the shore it is.
someone and no one's gonna hear it.
It also depends where in the ocean and where in
Because
space.
if you kill someone underwater, the underwater mics can pick up your voice because the ocean does make your voice travel a longer distance.
Underwater mics.
Exactly. So they'd be able to hear someone drowning underwater with underwater mics.
Yeah. I don't know. So it would be like,
How'd they make whale songs?
what? Am I
neat.
scuba diving,
Drown
or
up
am
water.
I at a space station, or am I just in the middle of in the middle of the ocean drowning, or am I dying in space?
Okay, you're in a sub. You're in a sub and you're
space.
like
Absolutely. Fuck,
far enough down to
being
where
in the
you could swim back up if you had to.
no, fuck
Space.
being in the submarine. Fuck being in the
See,
submarine.
me and Krista got it right. Space, because then you can look at the Earth and say, "Fuck
Well,
all the people who think it's round
Also, for me,
and
if
flat.
I'm in
It's
space,
spherical."
it'll help my bones, because
That too.
you all know that I'm all kinds of fucked up. So
You
the
need
lack
calcium.
of gravity would
I
actually
wonder what it
help.
would do to my hamstring up there.
It would take all of the pressure
Probably
off.
fucking.
Okay, I have an
Probably
opinion.
just like.
All right, Evan.
What?
Just so you know, we just talk over each other, so don't wait your turn. Literally, just talk.
It's better for audio if I do.
Yes.
You know.
Fair enough.
Fuck the audio.
Yeah, if that was the one editing this.
If you scream it over us, all of us will shut the hell up. As long as you're louder, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to be the loudest.
Okay, my opinion is that 2 hours in space because I will never get the opportunity to spend 2 hours in space, and I can go to the ocean anytime.
enough.
Facts.
Okay. fair enough.
Really? And you're definitely pro ocean.
But I can go to the ocean anytime. It's on Earth.
Fair point.
Why is he the most logical out of all of us? And Chris is a smart one.
Are you sure?
Evan's
I
always been
just
the
don't want
smartest
to
out
go
of
to
all of us,
Okay.
though.
the ocean.
So here's the thing. I'm completely run by emotions. Like, physical intelligence has nothing to do with my actions.
I'm the exact
They just
opposite.
make you
No,
feel
no,
good
Krista,
afterward.
that's BS. You do
All
have
it takes is
some
liquid courage.
intelligence that invoke your reactions. Case in
Oh yeah,
point,
yeah,
your OnlyFans.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Go subscribe.
that really
You
was
have an
more of a, I don't want
Free
to,
promo.
I don't want to have, like, I really don't want to have a sugar daddy. I don't want to, like, be in a relationship. I don't want to, like, deal with
But like,
that.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. It was your choice, and you thought it through. You're like, I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to have someone paying for my shit. I'm gonna do it
Yeah,
myself.
and, like, I looked through it, and also I can't work, so I might as well just sell pictures of my body.
Really great quality, by the way.
You have an OnlyFans?
Jesse
I do have some.
Jesse said no.
Did you not
Well,
know
no,
that?
No.
like
No,
not,
I don't think
it's
he
not even
did.
the fact that like I took some, like the ones that Krista even took herself are really good quality
I don't know. I'm
because she
really
knows how
proud
to
of.
work with. Like she
I'm
knows how to
really
work.
proud of the Christmas light ones,
Yeah,
and
the Christmas light
there's
one.
some.
You never sent. By the way, Krista, you never sent me the other picture
What other picture?
because you sent me the first one of just like you wrapping it,
Sidetracked
and then you
again.
said you were gonna send me the one of you naked to see how it looked like, and you never sent it.
I don't remember. I don't think I took it. Oh yes, I did. I did take it.
Eh. Oh well.
See, I don't know. My issue, right? Like currently, hold up. I'm gonna close my door because my
Go for
dog
it.
opened my door.
Evan, as you
Dog
can
on a
see, we get
switch.
sidetracked pretty easily.
It's not even.
So
It's also I'm trying to promote it because
yeah.
I'm getting like 2, 3 guy friends who are gonna listen to the podcast.
Oh, I got a listener too. It's a
So
girl though.
I'm just like I'm trying to get them to like
So
check out
no,
her OnlyFans because
straight
I'm
up,
still her manager.
I had straight up mentioned to my therapist that I have a podcast. And she was like, "Oh, I have another client who's really interested in anime, and likes listening to podcasts. Can I recommend your podcast to her?" And I'm like, as
Oh
long
God.
as long as she's over the age of 18, because we don't
Mhm.
talk about
Yeah.
child-friendly topics. And she's 18, so she's close enough to our age to count. Like she's post-graduating, able to buy her own alcohol, which is our age.
Nice.
Right? She's 18. She loves
Speaking of
podcasts.
which,
She likes anime.
who's ready to start legally drinking?
My guy, I'm
I
about to
think
do
it's
that later today.
That's not
Not
legal.
even a joke.
Drew, Drew,
Not legal.
I said,
Frat boy.
Drew,
College
Drew,
life.
Jesse
I
was like,
said
who's
illegally,
ready to
not
be able to like,
illegally.
Okay, so
just
no.
go out and go
What I
drink
think
every day? I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm the
about to do that
closest
today.
though.
Val is in fact the closest. He's the oldest, and I think after Val is me. I mean Christian,
Yeah.
but he's not here.
No.
See, what I'm kind of excited to do is like being able to make my own girly drinks. You know?
See, this
Girl
like
drinks are
before we
fire to
Okay,
continue
me.
on
so
to
no.
our actual topic, there's one thing I want to do for my 21st birthday, and it's super. I just want to go ice skating, get sushi, and drink sake.
Fuck yeah.
That's all I want to do for my 21st birthday.
I
Who's
was
down?
promised that for my
Hell
21st
yeah.
birthday I was going to a drag bar. That was my promise. My mom promised me that I
A
would
drag
get to
bar?
go to a drag bar. Yes. There's
It's all
there's one like
Okay, real quick.
there's one
I'm gonna do
right
drunk
up the
Real
karaoke.
street,
quick.
right?
Yeah, there is. But real quick,
No,
Krista,
it's like straight up.
Drew,
Yeah.
we never went to that club with mom when she said we were gonna go.
That's true. She did say she was gonna
Yeah.
take us clubbing and she
Hold
never
on, guys, I'm
did.
have to mute.
Oh, he must be at grandma's.
Maybe.
Yeah. But anyway, so
Either that or a Gaijin.
there's this little pink drink.
There goes Evan.
Who fucking left?
Oh,
Oh.
Maybe DC'd.
probably got DC.
No, he probably
Oh,
went.
did we not tell him about leaving the app?
I don't think we did.
No, we did not.
Son of a bitch.
There he is.
Okay, so Evan, we should probably tell you about the whole you can't leave the app while we're
Why?
recording because it'll disconnect you.
You'll disconnect, or you'll mute, or you'll do both.
Yeah. So anyway,
Like Drew does every other
all
week.
the time, all the fucking time, because he's always on fucking Instagram.
Or TikTok.
Yeah, the only one
Wait,
who's
so
allowed to leave
can I
is me,
mute?
Yeah.
since I'm recording.
Yeah, you. No.
By leaving,
By
yeah.
like hopping off for a little bit, yeah. But like hop off for too long and you'll disconnect.
So anyway, as I've been keep trying to say, I have
Happens pretty much
this
all the
drink
time.
that I call a pink drink, And what it is it's gin, pomegranate soda,
Ooh,
yeah, and citrus juice. Like I have like citrus like concentrated syrup,
sounds interesting. Go
right? And
on.
you just mix all of that and you pour it over ice and boom. And like one time I got real fancy and I like had some ginger ale in it, and so it was super fizzy and delicious and fucking loved it.
You're stealing my heart.
Oh, Jesse, you would love it.
No,
Like
you want to know what I
and
want? You want to know what drink I
and
want to really want
no.
to try because it sounds
Water.
interesting?
Hmm.
Sex on the beach.
What,
I want
Jesse?
to. I want to
Let's-
try sex on the beach.
Yeah, they're okay.
No, you have to take it.
What are you
no-handed.
talking about?
Just like a blowjob.
Oh, never mind. That's
Blowjob
no-handed.
also supposed to be
No,
handed.
the shot, yeah,
No,
the shot blowjob is the one you
The
have to get.
no-handed is the BJ. That's
Yeah.
fair.
no. I do not want the. I do not want the drink blowjob. No, I want to try sex
Yeah,
on the beach
these are
because
truths, by the
every
way.
girl I've talked to
Part of me
has
kind of
said
wants. See, part of me kind of wants to try like a blowjob just to see if I could do it. You know,
well, we know you can do it.
I'm talking about the drink, not like sucking dick. That's my vibe.
Jesse, I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't say it.
I'm her manager. I'm
Okay,
allowed to.
guys, I'm a whore. That's not
No,
I'm not a
Krista,
whore.
you
I
are
know,
you are
I
not a
know, I'm not
whore.
a whore. I don't
You're
have
not a
enough
whore, you're just
sex
horny.
with enough people to do that.
You are not a whore. You
Like
Oh
are
my god,
everyone in
oh my god,
quarantine right
entertained.
guys.
now.
Speaking of, I had the saddest moment the other day. My fucking
You dropped your
vibrator
coffee.
died. No, my vibrator died.
Oh, rip! How much for a new one?
I mean, no, luckily it was it's a rechargeable one, and this is the first time I've had to recharge it. But I was like in the
Okay.
fucking middle of it and it just died. I'm like,
Oh, rip!
oh, right, and I fucking blue balled myself. And like
Ah,
I have multiple, but like it was my favorite one.
no. Okay, okay. Real question. Real question. Why is it okay when you hear a girl have like multiple toys? It's okay, but the minute you hear a guy have like a pocket pussy, immediately it's like dude, what the
Because
fuck
men
is
can
wrong?
jack off.
Why? Why is that an issue? I see
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that. Like
it's
I feel
pretty
like
easy.
But no,
I
like,
feel like
but
if you're
why?
taking like I
But like,
mean like
why do men get like bullied over like
Because I can lay on my stomach and
just
for
jack
the
one?
same
myself off.
reason that women get criticized for having a lot of sex and men get applauded.
I'm so happy
Ah!
Evan's here.
Oh my god, Evans is the funniest shit, man.
Oh, thank you.
I missed Evan. Evan. I haven't talked to you since like eighth grade
No,
middle school.
you have.
You really have.
Have I?
Dude, he sat with
I
us at lunch every single day for
I don't
senior
remember
year.
that.
He sat next to
Yeah.
you. You're the one who nicknamed him Captain Lake Tahoe. That was you, Jesse.
No, Captain Lake Tahoe was Jacob.
No, it was you.
I had
Jacob is white boy.
that
First
late.
of
Jacob
all,
is white boy.
No,
I don't
no,
know.
his nickname. No, his
I'm
Jacob's
still
my
kind of
therapist.
pissy
So for
that
me,
Jacob ruined D&D.
I know I had
Because that
such
was
a
gonna
good
be.
build.
I fucking had a fantastic character, and I rolled such fucking amazing stats.
So did I. Krista, me and you were both
He didn't
12
even
for
get to
what
me
was
for the
it?
stats.
Fucking
13. I had
speech.
13. I had 13 for charisma with a plus like 2 or like a plus 3 fucking bonus due to my species.
Okay, no. Here's my thing. You want to know what my character?
I
I
was the
was
woman.
basically a bard mixed with a dragon.
fucking cold. Guys,
Fucking
we have
dragonborn
to
bard.
go.
Fantastic. Why?
You're at
Yes.
gauges, huh? Of course
Okay,
you fucking are.
text Christian and tell him to join instead.
No, fuck no.
We all
Why? I'm so
happen.
interested. And I mean, I guess
Because he always has
Yeah,
background,
he's
he's
always
he's always just sitting there.
and it's such a bitch to
yeah,
edit
like he
Yeah.
just
around.
does background noise and like when we try to talk to him, he just
Am I
fucking
not
ignores
enough?
it.
Also, I see.
Am I
What?
not enough?
No, you
You're
are.
definitely
You're more
enough.
than enough.
Also, I
Yeah.
seem to talk a lot of shit about Christian on this podcast. I mean,
You don't. Okay, here's the thing. You talk a lot about shit about him on the podcast because he's never on the fucking podcast, so he
he's
has
never
no
on the
way to
fucking
defend
podcast.
himself.
And so I talk shit about him not being on the podcast, and then I talk shit about him not being good at sex.
You've never done that on the podcast.
How many times do I gotta
I don't think
edit
you should edit
shit
it
like
out. I
this
think it
out?
should
I
be public
swear.
knowledge.
You
Yeah,
do.
I mean, like, who's the fuck gonna know? Also,
Krista's
I'm not.
like one listener, my three.
Oh no, people I've never met before. People Christian's never gonna meet. Oh, and I guess it's true. It's never been posted about all the shit talk that I do. And I wasn't gonna go into details at this current moment because I could. Um,
You did go into details last time.
No, all she said was
what
that
did I
he had a
say
shy
last
dick.
PP
time?
bad.
All she said was that
Don't repeat it.
all
Don't
she
repeat
said
it.
was that he had a
PP
shy dick.
bad.
Son of a.
Oh, come on. There's nothing wrong with this. Like, the worst is gonna happen is we're gonna get demonetized because we're talking about
We ain't
sexual
getting
content.
Okay,
monetized.
no. Here's the thing. No. Okay, no. Ready? I can make this. I can make this a learning subject. Most guys. Well, here's the thing. Most guys, if they are normally nervous around a girl when they're first talking, they're gonna have shy dick the first time they have the first time they have sex. It's common knowledge.
Yeah, but it's everything.
I don't know. See, my thing is, unfortunately, I was very, very spoiled, shock
Well,
with.
Krista, this is why I said if they were nervous talking to you before, was he
I
really
don't
nervous with you?
understand. I don't understand why people would be nervous talking to me.
Because you're a girl and you have something they want. Tits and a
Don't forget about
vagina.
ass, man.
That too, and thighs.
I do have that.
Basically
I
everything.
was like, my ass is only
Like
okay.
you have the things men want, and you
Don't
can
Not
forget
to
the
mention,
mouth.
Don't forget the eyes.
not to mention,
Okay, anyway.
So like, of
anyway,
course,
space versus the ocean, because this is now the like.
Okay, let me say
This is
this.
now.
Since all of you guys picked space, let me give you a scenario. You're up there, something goes wrong. Newsflash, you're fucked, and no one is coming to
Then I'm
save you.
dead, and
At least if
everything's
something
better.
goes
Don't
wrong
say
in the
that.
ocean, when something happens in the ocean, you
Okay,
have a
no.
higher chance of
Okay, but here's the
survival.
thing: if I like, I would like likelihood I would drown in the ocean.
no. Okay,
If
no.
I'm
Here's the
dying
thing.
in space,
Okay,
then
ready?
I'm just
Wait,
dead,
Krista. Krista, I'm gonna back
like
you up. Ready for this?
instantly.
I'm gonna back you up, Krista. Val, you say that, but you're not specifying how deep we are. If something goes wrong, it can immediately crush the sub and in turn kill us.
Yeah, like the pressure
And
alone could
it's
kill
gonna
us.
be it's gonna be a slow,
Okay,
painful death.
as
Well,
low
well,
as humans can
that'll
go.
instantly kill you. That'll instantly crush you and take about 45 minutes to kill you. While in space, you can just fucking off yourself by taking off your helmet and trying to breathe.
Yeah, I would rather die in space than drown.
Hey, you can say you died in space. I
Because
mean, people
drowning,
can say you died in space. It's
because
cool.
drowning is.
You won't obviously.
All right. So
Just
now
get
that this
clout
is
off the. Okay, I thought that point would
all
drive
right,
home
now that
better.
this topic was apparently way less interesting than it was yesterday.
It's because we don't have Drew here to try to defend the ocean.
We also probably argued all of our facts yesterday.
You did.
And Jesse didn't
No, I
understand
was
any
just
of it.
confused
Endorsement.
because Drew's like 10, Chris is saying 5, and they're both
Okay,
decisions
so
for the
what
ocean.
it was
80%,
so what it was
95%.
is
What was confusing
we
me.
had been looking at two different websites about how much percentage of the ocean that we know.
Yeah. The answer's not a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still not a lot. But anyway, passing this subject, Evan, you have a single on Spotify.
Correct.
You want to tell
Is
us
it
about
just on
that?
Spotify or is
It's
it
fucking
on,
awesome.
I'll never sleep again.
like, do you have it on any other like?
What made you decide?
Interview
Let's
me,
conduct
please.
an interview.
Well, my first thing is that is it just on Spotify or can they find it on like SoundCloud?
It's not on SoundCloud, but it's
Google
on every
Play?
official streaming service. Like even ones I don't even know. It's on like Amazon and Google Play, YouTube, fucking, Apple Music, all that shit.
Okay, and how did you like do you have like a record thing? Did you pay to like for all of this? How did you get this single to be published?
Oh, I have a distributor, called DistroKid.
A distributor.
DistroKid.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I paid for it so I can release things and they get put on everywhere now. Skip that SoundCloud phase completely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when did you
You dodged a bullet, honestly.
find out you wanted to do music and make a single, or
At
was it
least
just something
professionally.
like, or did you just think like out of the fly you wanted to do it?
It just kind of seemed like the thing that I was supposed to do. I just seemed good at it, and um, a skill that, while not refined, I could refine, pretty easily. And so that's just what I've been doing the past few years, and it seems like it's been paying off.
Your
It's,
your
it's
your YouTube
You know,
content's
because like
pretty
It is.
fire.
I,
I'll
I've
It
be
is
been
honest.
I've been hearing some
definitely.
of your
I
music on
follow.
like your on
Mhm.
your Instagram, like when you post like little music, and you are really good. Like I didn't
Hmm
know you could play guitar until I found your Instagram.
Yeah, I kept that hidden for whatever reason.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I'm the only one that knew for so long, because he would send me like random videos of his, and I'd watch them.
All right. So, you're working on another song to release. You had talked about it earlier that you were recording a song, and you are working on an album. You want to tell us more about
I
that?
like how official you sound, Krista. Yeah, I want to talk about that. Um,
Well, Krista did try to go for what was it, news at one point, or like
Fucking
radio?
win.
Didn't you like go to like a radio station for an interview or something?
No, but it was my
No.
job. It was my job for a while to talk to new people and to get them to open up and talk and be interested in things for
I
like
thought like
2.5 years.
I thought for an interview you went to like a radio station or something to like get a job.
I applied for a radio station,
That's what it was.
uh, but they they wanted to see me. However, the issue was that I wasn't old enough. I needed to be 21,
Ah.
and I was only 18.
come back when you're 18.
Okay.
Hey, you mean when I'm 21? Because like they looked at my fucking resume and they were like, "Oh my god, this is exactly the person we want. Yes, please, like come." And they're like, "Oh, by the way, you have to be 21." And I'm like, "Fuck."
I am 21.
Could have
Okay.
lied.
So
Not when I
Evan.
have to show them my ID.
Okay.
I
Okay.
could have gotten you a
Yeah.
fake ID.
That's fair.
Evan.
It would have took me
That's
a
fair.
day.
Noted for a
Going
future
on with the
reference.
album, do we have
Literally a
some
phone
type
call.
of release date we can expect an album or a new song
Fuck
to
no.
drop?
I It's
All
completely
right.
dependent on if it works because today I tried to record my song Swaying, and for some reason my microphone kept peaking, and I don't know why. It just sounded like bass boosted. So and I turned all the knobs and everything. Don't know how to fix it. It
Oh, I
wasn't
hate
like that
that. I
last
hate
week,
that with audio.
and so yeah, I guess I'll just try again tomorrow.
So
All
at
right.
this point in time, we don't have a release date, is
No.
what you're saying.
All
Okay.
right. We
Work
will
in
definitely
progress.
keep the podcast updated if we ever get a date because we're definitely gonna endorse
Thank
this.
you.
So
Yes,
I have a
because
question.
We're all about free
Yeah, I
advertisement
mean,
on
we
this
advertise
podcast.
my
which
fucking shit all the time.
I feel like you should put the link to Evan's song in the description,
Absolutely.
so
For
Oh
this.
yeah, I
so
already
people
planned
can
on
go
it.
listen to it. Because like when I
Evan, you
you
got
know
top
when
of the
Evan first
description.
like said he was like putting out a song, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little skeptical in the beginning, but after I heard it, I'm just like he
Did you
knows
think
what
I
he's
was going
doing.
to be rapping?
Mhm.
I wasn't.
No, my thing is just that
That
it
would have
wasn't
been
that funny, but
hilarious.
I thought like I thought it was gonna be like a spot.
God, that would have been
I honestly
hysterical.
when I first heard that you do, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be it's gonna be a SoundCloud song, is what I thought. But then like and
Nah,
then
it's
when I heard
legit.
it and it was like on Spotify, I'm like, oh shit, like he just skipped SoundCloud completely and is going to like the big shots. Like he's trying to go up there, and I'm like,
All right. I have a
I
question.
gave it a listen.
Okay.
I have a question. What made you pick "I'll Never Sleep Again" to be your first single?
Really, it was just I had been trying to record shit for about a month and nothing really worked, and I was frustrated. So the one time it worked was the one that I happened to be recording that song, and it got released as a single.
You know what?
So it was just luck.
Yes.
I love it.
You
Complete
all I'm gonna
chaos, no order. Exactly how I operate.
all I'm gonna say is that that's how most big artists do kind of start. It's like they're recording something, and it's like it's the first one that gets recorded properly, that gets pushed out.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it, this
Well, yeah,
works. And
Yeah, it's
then
like it's done.
you have I write synths not strategy.
The music business is very fucking, just like
You
fuck
have to
it.
remember that's how Eminem
Pretty much.
You
technically started.
you want to know
Like
something?
his first
I
song
spent
He started
was not
okay.
underground.
You want to know something? I
Anyways,
spent
Evan.
nearly a month trying to
Yes.
record one of my songs called Annie, and I failed for a month.
Which is a banger.
And
You should tell them the story. You
I'll
should
put
tell
the
them the
link to that.
story
You guys should
behind
go listen to
Annie.
that.
it's about a waitress on a cruise ship with a nice
Song's a
ass.
banger.
You know what? I would not expect anything less from Evan.
It was inspired.
Evan, this is why I love you.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, this is
So
great.
Any
I
more
think
questions?
I think 2 days ago, right? Was it 2 days ago? Day before yesterday?
Yeah,
Uh, Evan and I were actually trying to write a song.
yeah.
Evan
Oh,
had
really?
this concept that he wanted to make a song about, but was having trouble with the lyrics. And lyrics and poems and writing happened to be my forte. And so we spent like fucking 4 hours working and came up with nothing. We actually came up with a bunch. We came up with a bunch of things,
A
but
little
nothing.
fragments.
Yeah, it was all
Click.
completely like left field of what he had in his head. But a lot of it was
A lot
really
of
good.
unrelated little good pieces that would need a full song around them.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is that we might have a duet later down the line.
Duet? I don't know. I'm not very. I know you're gonna call bullshit on what I'm about to say, but I'm not that great at singing.
Well, I'm not good at
BS.
it
We
either, and
have
I
proof
still
on this
do it.
podcast.
Wait. When was I singing on this podcast?
We've when we talked about High School Musical.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could start singing randomly.
Oh,
Me,
okay,
yeah.
but like I mean like professionally. I don't think I could ever
Well,
sing
here's the thing.
professionally.
It's not.
And
Well,
Evan, yes, you have a great voice.
You had a good
I'm gonna
voice
say this
too.
like technically, technically Evan isn't professional yet. He's making his way up. That doesn't mean you can't help him here and there because honestly, I feel like you two, your voices will sync up very well.
I think it would with the right
Right
song, with the
song with the
right
right tone. I
Yeah,
feel both
Krista,
of
give
you.
me a
words,
note.
right tone.
Oh fuck, I don't know. See, that's the
She goes
thing.
as
I
deep
don't
as
know. I
possible.
don't like know like notes and any of those kinds
Just
of
make a
things.
noise.
Mm.
There we go.
God, I love Evan.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Evan, I'm about to bring up a memory for you. So a long time ago, we talked about doing something pretty cringy. It
Val,
was
you're
meant to be
always cringy.
cringy.
Hey, like all
Shut
of the
the fuck
cringy
up.
shit that we
Anyway,
do is most kind of mildly entertaining sometimes.
so I'm just gonna say the word association with it, and I'm gonna see if it clicks in
Yeah.
your head. Are you ready? Okay. The word is "oh
Oh
baby."
yes, my song.
That's 2 words.
He
I had a song. I had a
It's too
song
fucking
called
Krista.
"Oh Baby,"
the
and it was
last
actually one of my first.
and yeah, and I added to it, and it's really cringy. It was
Mhm.
supposed to be.
Would you ever let this song
It's on YouTube.
come out? It's on YouTube.
On
100%.
YouTube. Oh, I'm looking for it.
Not this version, but his version is.
I will listen. I will definitely listen to that after this
Ow!
podcast.
Fuck! Oh, that was a
You okay,
mistake.
Krista?
Yeah, I was stretching and then my shoulder made the wrong sound. Like, does that make sense? Like I was stretching
I
and
know
it didn't.
exactly what you mean.
I like how all your
Yeah.
body
And
is based off of
like
sounds.
that's the only way I could possibly describe
It was a
my
wrong
the
sound.
shit that goes on with my body.
That sounds.
Okay, so
No,
here's the
here's the
thing.
thing.
My body
With Krista,
prickles and makes regular sounds, but this sound was a different sound than normal, and it
I
wasn't
must.
a good sound.
I'm gonna say this for now. Krista's body is like a drift car. You have to listen for a while to find out that's a normal sound. That's a normal sound. That's not normal.
Yeah, no, basically, most of my joints are running in the wrong gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so we got like basically one of the major ones, which is Evan and his new single. Uh, do we want to head down memory lane of CMS?
No, no, I do
One
not.
second. One
You
second
assume I
before we do
remember
that.
it.
There was one line in here that
It makes me like I wish I had
no,
done drugs in middle school.
You
Does that
shouldn't
make
say that.
sense?
I mean, you knew Caleb.
I fucking knew Lisa.
That too.
Like, fuck Caleb. Don't fuck Caleb.
Why not?
Like, word of advice.
He has no
didn't
dick.
happen. Remember,
I thought he had no balls.
has no nuts.
No, no, he
Well,
has
no,
no
like
dick.
Yeah.
he apparently
I
was
punched him
telling
down there
everybody
once,
he
and
fucked, and that didn't happen.
no.
But
If
anyway, like
Krista, if
Lisa
that was
did
ever
way
true,
more
I would
damage.
slap you.
If I fucked Caleb, ugh.
If I ever found out that you actually fucked him, like just in the past, I would slap you.
God, I've made poor decisions. Even I wouldn't make that decision.
I know, but like, if there was a parallel universe where that did happen, I would have slapped
In
you.
a parallel dimension where this happens.
There's probably a parallel
Anyway,
universe.
Yeah.
Evan,
There's probably is a
Evan
parallel
was saying
dimension
something,
that
and
it
we
did
just
happen.
talked over him. So what were you going to say?
I was going to say that kids, you should drink your milk because you need strong bones, or else you're going to end up like Krista. Okay?
Yeah.
Chalky
Yeah,
milk
strawberry milk too.
makes the pain go away.
Orange milk as well.
No,
Okay.
chocolate milk
Can I
doesn't
just,
make it better because I drank chocolate milk.
can I just
So
say?
you just gotta drink
What
regular milk, man.
I'm saying, I gotta say, you guys are missing one key milk, and I'm not sure
Breast
if
milk,
you guys
breast
had it in
milk,
your
breast
elementary
milk.
school. No, no, I had it in my elementary school. I'm not sure if you guys did. It was
Bagged
French
milk.
vanilla milk. It was
Oh,
French vanilla
Breast
milk.
milk.
no, didn't have it. No, we had
I had
bags.
I had cartons.
Dude, the
Oh my god.
bags. I
So
miss the
did you
bags
guys
of
ever
milk so
like
much.
just like
You
Those
fucking
people got milk in
Canadians.
elementary
did you ever
school.
just like throw that bag at somebody so as hard as you possibly could?
We
Right?
used to throw them at each
Fucking
I
other.
wanted to.
Canadians. I
I
swear to
wanted to
God.
so much. I wanted to. What do you mean fucking
We
Canadian?
In Canada, you buy bags of milk.
Oh.
Yeah, but this was driftwood. If you look up driftwood bag of milk, in fact, I'll look it up right now
No,
and
I'm
show you
calling
the
you guys
exact
Yeah,
picture.
Canadians because
yeah.
you guys are drinking
Hey,
bags of fucking
what I
milk.
did one time.
Dude, bags of milk. Dude, bags of milk were shit.
No,
I mean,
we
we're
used to
the
get
shit.
a couple people in my elementary school would do this. We would get frozen fucking cartons of milk and toss them at each other's head.
Yeah. No wonder you have brain.
We didn't have cartons until middle school.
Yeah, we had bags at my school. At my elementary school we had bags.
Oh, there we go.
I
I
only
was like,
ever
why
got hit
did I
by
not
one of
spell
them,
drift?
You know what I did?
Okay.
and it wasn't even that frozen. It hit me and like it was slushy.
Evan,
What
what'd
I
you
did
do?
was I tried to take some home, so I filled my backpack with them. And needless to say, they didn't make it.
They exploded.
Sucks.
Didn't you also like staple your finger once?
I remember that
Excuse
they
me?
exploded.
Didn't you also like staple your finger
I think I
once?
did that twice.
More than once. I watched them do it the
Why?
second time.
I thought we weren't talking about middle school.
This is
Huh?
elementary school.
I don't know.
Krista,
I think
it's too late.
It was elementary school.
Yeah.
I watched him do it the second time.
when in elementary school were you guys allowed near staples?
I mean, it's an essential office tool. What do you mean?
Valley Vista, baby.
I mean, I was allowed around Staples
the
Yeah.
since
elementary school
fucking
I went
daycare.
to, we were not allowed near the stapler. We were not allowed to touch the stapler. It was on the teacher's desk. The teacher got to hold it.
After what I did last week, I'm not
Okay.
allowed near the Staples Center ever again.
What'd
I
you
don't
do?
want to
What?
talk about it.
Okay,
No,
first,
you have to talk
first,
about
no,
it.
no, oh, no,
No,
okay,
you
no,
can't
no,
do-
guys.
You can't do
First-
that.
First, Evan,
Huh.
why did you staple your fingers?
I was
Like, on two
bored.
different occasions. Why?
Yeah, but why?
Yeah, that was his exact answer when I asked him the same thing.
It's
He
like,
did
I'm
it
pretty.
next to me.
It's because I was in the back
Why?
table
Pretty sure,
because
the
they
second
were treating
time.
me like a little autist, so they put me in a back table with a bunch of
Mhm.
teachers, and so I was just playing with a stapler because I was bored.
Okay.
That's what it looked like.
What the fuck did you do at a Staples
That was a
Center?
joke. That was a joke.
Yeah.
Because
I was like, oh fuck, I want to
Oh, I was
know.
about to
I got
say.
banned from Home Depot until I'm 20.
What'd you do? And why wasn't I there?
Because I did this when I was like 13.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. What do you do?
Let's just say when you run into an aisle about 17 drop after,
Oh, you knocked over everything.
Okay.
luckily no one was hurt, but I did break about $40,000 worth of stuff.
Oh.
Your mom
My
probably
mom was
reamed
there.
you, didn't she?
No,
Chocolates were
my mom
flying.
wasn't there,
Were
so she doesn't
flying.
fucking know.
She doesn't
I have
fucking
one
know.
friend. I have one friend who is out there. He knows who he is, and his brother knows who he is. That helped me with that. And his brother
Of course, his
acted like
brother
my
knows
dad
who
because
he
his
is.
brother was like 25.
Jesse, it's
Do
kind of
what?
interesting that you
What?
mentioned Home Depot because I actually had a dream about you a couple years ago and a Home Depot.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I I
The
worked
fuck?
at
What?
Home Depot and you would just sit for
That's so
about the
random.
whole shift just in your car waiting to pick me up. That was the dream.
You know what? I would believe that if I had a car and had to go pick up Krista because she couldn't
Yeah, I was
fucking
like,
drive.
I feel like Jesse would not let me work at Home Depot. I almost did
Yeah.
actually. They were hiring and I applied,
You were
but then
just.
I was at Home Depot looking at plants and I saw somebody we went to school with and I'm like, nope, I'm not working here. Fuck this.
But so
Especially because he was super fucking cute and I'm like, no, I'm not even
you
going.
know,
I'm not even
so
gonna chance it because he's also a
my
twin and
my mother
I'm
knows
Krista,
that
when
though.
when did when did I
superstitious.
start working at Home Depot? That's weird. Got him.
That was good.
No,
Ladies,
his
he's
name was
single, by
like
the way.
Trevor or something, and he was on the football team.
You know, so
Oh, his name's
Oh yeah,
Trevor.
no,
You
my
I was
dodged a
never
bullet.
going to, but here's the thing, I'm so superstitious about twins. Like
Krista,
I
I'm telling you
I
this
almost it's
specifically.
almost on par with fucking military on levels I want to
Well,
avoid.
Krista, you'll be happy to know
What?
I ate my twin in the womb, so I'm more powerful than ever.
We talked about that. Talking about that. Anyway, Jesse.
If you ever tell, other mom, I'm going to murder you. No one is allowed to know that.
Oh no, I would never
Oh
tell.
no, I would never
Bullshit, I
tell.
know
Make it
you.
anonymous. Be
Krista,
like
I
the
I'm
fucking
being
know
Irishman.
you.
okay. So if you're talking about like mom as in Danielle mom, I would never tell.
Yeah,
If you're talking
Danielle
about
mom.
dad as in Alex, I might.
You mean
But
my husband?
well, yeah, he's my dad.
Yeah, I said other mom. Other mom is
No,
Danielle.
no. I would never tell mom.
This family tree is very confusing.
Like,
Don't worry.
yeah, don't.
Ram fucked my
Yeah.
Oh
sister,
my
and
god.
he had Drew, and he's
Who
gonna kill
did?
our son.
Yeah. So me and Drew were half siblings.
And not
Don't
only that, but
ask.
Drew is also
Don't ask. It's
her
more
cousin.
confusing when you ask.
Oh my god, dude. Jesse? Do you remember when for Thanksgiving and we
And
were
they're explaining
so
it.
and I was so terrified that mom was gonna come home and see me like which one was it? Oh yeah, tied up and blindfolded over Drew's knee. That was the one I was really worried that mom was gonna come home
I
and
like where
see.
this is going. Tell me more.
Uh, it,
The fuck?
it, it was
Never
for
mind.
OnlyFans,
I don't
not
want
one
to
of the
know.
photo shoots.
Yeah, it was for OnlyFans. We were staging a
No,
photo.
no, Krista, no. What makes it better? I never told you this, but mom found the list of what we were gonna get you, like the items we were gonna get you, because I forgot to put it away and it was on the counter. And mom found it, and she thought it was Drew's Christmas list. And I'm like, oh no, that's Krista's. She was telling me all the stuff she wants to get, and I was thinking about getting it for her.
Oh, that's a nice save. But luckily there wasn't anything bad on it. I still need to get fucking I still need to get more socks.
Krista, there was photo shoot ideas on there,
What the fuck were our
I'm
ideas?
interested.
but
We still need to
luckily,
do the flower shoot.
we do. But luckily, my handwriting was bad enough that she couldn't really read it, so she thought it was Drew's. And I'm just like, oh no, that's
I kind of
I
feel
wrote that
bad for
because
like Evan and Val. They have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. I mean, Val more so, but
I
Evan
want to
has
know.
no idea what the fuck
do,
we're talking
do we
about.
want to, Krista? Do we want to
Okay,
explain?
so I was about to, yeah.
Okay,
So basically, I have an only
Go
like as
for
I
it.
was
Free
saying, I have an
promotion.
How
OnlyFans
popular is
account,
it?
right? At Gypsy Baby 18. Not very.
How many subscribers?
Mostly because I'm not really
well,
currently
we're
currently
also
I have
waiting
two.
for Drew.
I've
We're also
given up.
waiting for
No, I've given up on Drew. I'm literally at this point considering just like taking the fucking time out of my, like scheduling a time and I'm gonna just do my own shit and like do a stage thing for myself. That would because I've been posting the non-edited pictures. You
a
know?
lot of them aren't bad.
Yeah, most of them aren't bad. And here's the thing, the pictures themselves aren't bad. It's just the fucking background.
Yeah,
The one pictures that I can't post are the ones with the blindfold with and the leash. Um, I
yeah.
can't I can't do
I
those
might
ones because my eyebrow is fucking because like the blindfold is uneven and and therefore it makes my eyebrows look uneven and I can't handle it.
I mean, it's degrading, so I
understand.
think it works.
Okay, no, here's the thing. There's a difference between degrading and selling, okay? Because I'm trying to sell these pictures. That's the point. If I was just taking these pictures and like send and like posting them online, it'd be fine. But I'm trying to make money, and therefore it's little details like an uneven blindfold that
Are you
make
sure?
money.
With Krista,
Yes.
yes.
You'd be surprised.
Have you
Well, here's the
Nothing.
thing. Have I what?
have you like researched these things? Like how do you know?
I have.
Yeah, and also this is not the first time I've posted pictures of me blindfolded.
Oh,
But I do have to say, if you want to check out her OnlyFans,
I ain't paying
go
for it.
for it. Good content.
It's
Yeah, I was
legit.
like,
I mean,
it's
I'm like, well, you still have your sale going on, right?
no, yeah, my bundle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Here's the thing, you can just check out my Instagram.
that too. She does post some of the
I don't
Wait,
content
know.
what
on
do you
there.
Well,
mean?
the thing that like yeah, I have a secondary Instagram account for work.
And it looks like now I'm gonna be posting some of the unedited photos on Twitter since looks like Drew's out of the picture for editing.
I'll send you some of see, the one that I need to do is I need to go shopping
We
because
can definitely do something out of that.
well, no. Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yeah, I know.
And I have some like, cutesy like Valentine's Day
I
stuff.
mean, we can still go together because like I'm negative.
Yeah,
I'm
me
not sure
too.
about Drew.
I need to wait at least until next weekend. Um, to be sure because I'm quarantining for 2 weeks. I'm not sick or anything,
Understandable.
but
Understandable.
I went out last Friday.
Yeah, being
So
safe.
yeah, I want to wait at least
Yeah,
two
no.
weeks.
Next week is fine because since I've been gone for almost a month at work, I'm not getting paid till 2 weeks.
Yeah. So maybe next
I'm like,
weekend, at
yeah,
the very least, you and I can go out and because
we'll go to like Walmart and maybe
yeah, because
Vlog it.
really what I need is I just need new like lingerie sets
thigh highs.
because I've posted pretty much all of my things except for my flower bra,
Yeah.
like
Um.
that set because I'm saving it for the I for the flower shoot.
Okay. So, well, what I want you to do, either tonight or like throughout the week, write down a list of the stuff that you need,
Got it.
and we'll go together and we'll
Okay.
look through and we'll get like
Yeah,
as the week like throughout the weekends we'll get things little by little
for
up
sure.
until Valentine's Day.
So also question, I guess, for Evan, since I've gotten the other's opinion. Uh, as a guy, what are things you would want to see when you're looking at like sexy pictures, like clothes, no clothes, props, videos, what?
I mean,
Like what's some like? Do you have any like suggestions or ideas?
I mean, I don't think about it that much. I don't really have any suggestions or ideas.
Okay, that's fine. Val didn't have any either.
Like,
I I had a
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah,
my
it's a
answer might
mood
be
thing,
different
really.
10 minutes from now.
and facts.
Not even like maybe
Like
like 2 minutes for me.
the thing with
It
me is like
changes that fast.
the thing with me is like I had ideas, but it was mostly because like it was coming from a manager's standpoint, not like oh, it was coming from a manager, half like horny boy.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
I'm just
like
like,
I have some ideas. And like
I
really,
mean,
I got
Tyler did
yeah.
give you a really good one.
Which one?
It was the coming on video.
Do you have any idea how fucking hard that is?
Hard, yes, but also would that get a lot of views?
So that's something that I would do if I like had more followers and did a live stream.
Well, here's the thing. You can tease it on Instagram.
Mm, I don't know. Like I
You
don't
can tease it
necessarily
on your
like.
stories.
I don't know. See, the real thing, the hard part is like getting the camera stable enough for that.
That is also very true.
Because that would be by myself, unless I had someone that I was comfortable enough to masturbate in front of holding the camera, which
Very true. You have no one.
yeah, I don't. Do I? No, I wouldn't do that. I don't think he would. I don't even think he would
You
help
know
me
what?
either.
You know what? We're gonna go buy you a phone tripod.
A tripod? I used to have one, and it
No, we're gonna get
broke
you
years
a
ago.
gorilla mount tripod so like you can wrap it around something so it'll stay stable and won't move.
Because yeah, like
So that
that.
way you can do your solo videos and kind of help out.
Yeah, and something that I did like I do that helps is having the timer on my phone. Like that's how I got the Christmas light pictures. I don't know, really I want like a space to do this. Um so I can have the help and I don't have to like sneak around and all of that stuff. I mean, my family now knows about it.
Oh, speaking of which, how'd that go? Because I remember
I'm
that
never gonna
exactly went down.
I'm just never gonna speak to my uncle again as long as I live.
Okay.
My mom
So
laughed. Like
did
my
she
mom
really?
straight up fucking laughed. She's like,
What'd she
"Oh, I'm
say?
sorry." She didn't give a fuck. She's like, "That makes sense." Like,
Okay. Now, big question. Dad.
does not know, will never know. My mom straight up said,
Okay.
"Don't tell my father."
Okay. I
She
had
was
to make
like,
sure with that one.
"Yeah." He was straight up like, "There are some things your dad doesn't need to know, and that's one of them."
Okay. So
Because not only
let's.
do I do it, but both of his daughters do it, and
Oh,
my sister makes way more money than I do,
I
and
might need to check on that just
it's
for
not
research on what
well.
she's
What she
doing
does,
better than you.
she's not doing anything different better than me. She just has friends who pay for it, and she charges more money.
Fuck. I need to do more research now.
Yeah, because I'm the one who fucking taught her. I'm the one who taught her about the whole having a social media thing. She posts on Reddit too.
That can be very useful.
Reddit is full of horny
Reddit
boys.
is an amazing place you should use.
Crystal.
Yeah.
You'd be
So
surprised.
Crystal.
Reddit
Mm-hmm.
No,
and
Teddy Drop is a
whatever
perfect
the other one.
example.
Kristen,
Krista.
Yeah.
Background noise.
Sorry, my somebody was walking into my room.
No,
Uh,
no.
someone was
I
calling
was.
you.
You know.
Yep.
I was gonna say make a Reddit account and even just like
Okay.
keep it in handy and look around for like people who do like OnlyFans posts to see how they're doing it to give yourself an idea on how you would want to post one.
Okay. And anyway, Evan, what do you want to say?
What do you charge for your OnlyFans?
$12.50
That's pretty high.
a month. Fucking Tyler said the same thing. My sister charges $20 and you know
I'm
what?
like
People
compared.
fucking pay it.
I'm like
My sister
compared to
has like
what like
my
I've
sister has
seen
like
Chris's
six
deals
fo-
compared to like
my
other
sister
people's
has
deals.
6 followers.
I saw someone who who's doing their OnlyFans for a month, $100.
Honestly, like
And guess how many
You're in your
followers
mind.
they have?
a lot.
1.2 million.
Fucking who?
Fucking simps.
No fucking clue.
That's what they are.
fuck are
Oh,
they?
They're
Krista, what's
simps,
your
that's
other
what they are.
Instagram account names?
Heck, I wouldn't even.
Account name.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Gypsy_baby_18.
Better do some
Dude, okay,
research.
I've been doing research for Krista since I got quarantined because I had nothing better to do.
So
I
something that
would
I
go
was
to Reddit.
thinking
Reddit's a
about
good place.
doing
Talk to me.
is doing some cam girl work,
That could work.
right?
You gotta be kind of careful though. Some people are fucking psycho and they get
That is
IP
also very
addresses and
true.
things
Yeah.
like that.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, see, my main problem is that I don't really find it fun. You know, like the reason I took so many pictures is because it was fun. Like it was something like I would like when I was hanging out with like some of my girlfriends, they would like help and take pictures, or I was sending them to my partner at the time. And that was fun. Like it's one thing when like, you know, people pay for it, but I want the direct, you know, I want the more direct, yeah, that I like this, like do you have any idea how hard I had to work to get Fernando to like say damn?
I'm guessing pretty fucking hard since he's
Yeah, like
retarded.
he would just like them and save them. But like if he actually said something,
Damn,
that was fun.
ow. That hurt me.
Eh,
Like the fact
he
that he
was
won't
10.
even say anything, you just like it and save it. That hurts me.
Are you kidding? There you no, you wanna know which ones really fucking hurt?
What?
When he didn't like them.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like
That's worse.
So,
it was
so
like
You gotta
fucking
give it
before
attention at
we
least.
get to, because we are going off topic and going basically into like a work
fucking
business
what's
meeting.
the topic anymore?
Middle school.
Dude, we stopped talking about that 15 minutes
Are we
ago.
sure? We did a lot of.
Like I said,
I did want to bring up an
like
elementary school memory for Evan. If he, I'm pretty sure
I
this is
want
the
to do
one
like
thing he
young us,
remembers.
like middle school, maybe some elementary school
God, I
stories.
was a fucking awful person in middle school.
You weren't awful. You were just
Aggressive and had no
mean.
outlet.
Yeah.
No, here's the thing. I was a shitty fucking person until I started having sex.
Yeah. No.
Isn't everyone though?
No, not everyone.
Garrett,
Besides Evan.
Jacob.
Debatable. Debatable. Debatable.
Doesn't matter perspective.
No,
Me.
I'm like I know a lot of people that were like
Like,
normal people. I was the one. I was.
I was an
Garrett can be a
asshole.
real
I'm
Oh my
asshole
sorry.
god! Wait,
sometimes
did I
though.
guys ever
I'll
tell
be
you
honest.
about the whole succubus incident?
Succubus incident. Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hello.
So I figured out
Piqued
that
my
I was
interest.
hosting a succubus for fucking years,
Makes sense.
right? So story time.
How do you
Because
just
this is
find this
fucking
out?
spiritual.
Okay,
What?
so it started off at so as you guys know, I'm a highly sexual
I
person,
couldn't
right?
tell.
Yeah, you have, you give off the energy of a dog in heat 24/7.
And that's fine.
24/7, really?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I fucking wouldn't if I got dick down
Yeah.
properly.
I was about to say, are we sure about that?
Properly, specifically properly.
Krista,
You sound so
Krista,
annoyed. You're
you're
like,
properly.
Hey,
They have to
properly.
last
I
at
get
least 12 hours and 17 rounds for you to be satisfied.
not true.
I'm over exaggerating, but you know what I mean.
I was like, I only like
Krista, I
No,
love how
silver
you're
tongue.
No, the silver
Krista.
tongue. No, silver tongue won't
Some
even
people
let
have
you
it, some
fuck
anyway,
with
people
her.
don't.
You
anyway,
have to dip
story.
her down until she's brain dead.
Yeah.
I love how your OnlyFans and sex life is now directly connected to my brand.
It's also directly connected with this podcast. Like every other fucking podcast, we somehow end up talking about this. Mostly because it's the most interesting
My
thing I
name is
do.
now attached
But
to
Well, it's
it.
not only the most interesting. It's not only the most interesting, but it's also a good way to get your name out there.
hmm
Because, like as you said, you have a Valentine's photo shoot coming up.
honestly,
Like,
if I didn't have if I wasn't so afraid of big dicks, I would just become a porn star.
Understandable.
You're afraid of wait,
I
what?
like how no
Wait,
one's
what?
Yeah.
Okay, so I prefer average sized dicks versus big dicks because like anything more than 6 inches is too much for me. You know?
Yeah, and there's guys over
There's
there with
guys out
fucking
there
like
with
a
fucking horse
fucking
cocks.
basically an
Yeah,
arm.
and like I can't fucking handle that shit. It's too painful.
Too much stretch for such a tiny body.
And here's the thing, I'm a fucking masochist and pain is fun, but there's a point where it's not fun.
This is great news.
Masochism can only go so far.
Okay, so story about the
Oh, let's see
succubus.
what is this?
Yes.
I was I was with Fernando, and it was just one of those days where I was just in fucking insatiable. You know, like not to overshare, but to totally overshare. It had gotten to the point where I was so fucking sensitive, I came literally just on nipple play.
Wait, just on what?
Nipple play.
Go on.
Yeah. Not interested at all. Are you? Oh,
Go
Drew
on.
came back. Anyway, Drew, catching
No,
up.
he isn't in here.
Did he join? No,
Oh,
he's not in here.
oh, I swear I just heard him. I swear I just
He's
heard him
texting.
laugh.
No, no one
It
laughed.
might have, yeah. Oh God, I'm losing my mind.
Krista, you've always been losing your mind.
That's true. I was like,
They
can't
had
lose
to bring
something
this
that
back.
wasn't there. So anyway, it was one of those
Amen.
days, and he was like, "Calm down, you goddamn succubus." And then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, wait, wait, wait. And it was explaining a lot of things, like why if I went too long without orgasms, gotten physical pain. The days where I was insatiable, the fucking sometimes my personality fucking changed. It like stuff like that. I'm like, okay. And as you guys know, I am a pagan, I practice that kind of shit. So I meditated and I went into my head, and that's how I met Angelica.
That's who that was?
Yeah, her name's
Sexy name.
Angelica, and
Like, hold up, Krista, I'm sorry. Sorry for like cutting you off. Is that why you had like 2 oars around you constantly?
probably it also is why it's also why I was a lunatic, and specifically the term lunatic as in when at night I got fucking crazy. Like why I had to be babysat at
At
football
night,
games.
I got fucked.
No, I
You
got.
cut out real
So
bad, Krista.
here's the thing.
Yeah, that's all I heard, and then
Evan,
you turned
if
into a
you
robot.
ever saw me at a football game, I was a completely different person than who
In
I
what
was during the
sense?
day.
That's why Krista is not allowed to go to football games alone because last time she
I'm
did,
not. What
she
do you
got
mean
with
last
a
time?
guy that was a grade under us, and
Oh
then
God, not even
proceeded to break
talking
his
about
heart.
not even the several times I almost hooked up with a fucking girl who was younger than us, stuck my tongue down her throat on multiple occasions,
Yeah,
hooked up
that's
with
what like
Fernando on
I
multiple times.
I have
At
told Krista if she ever
At
goes to a
Kingsville
football
one
game,
time, at Kingsville
I
one
have to go there to
I made out
supervise her.
with my long term friend buddy.
Ultimate
Yeah,
cockblock.
he didn't cock block me. He tried.
Like
He tried very
like
hard, but I was
I tell Krista every time
very.
if she goes to a football game, she is not allowed to go alone. I have to fucking be there because if anyone else is there, they're gonna fucking encourage her.
Not to mention, one time it
I
was
wouldn't.
night, and I totally sucked dick at a System of a Down concert.
They sucked that bad?
Oh no, we
Krista,
just got what?
do I have to give you the look through phone?
What? Did I never tell you guys that story? Oh yeah, no.
No.
It was raining. We ended up getting pushed back, and so we had went to get some hot chocolate and buy t-shirts while there were no lines. And instead of going back, we just listened from far away, and it started getting really handsy. And he was and anyway. Long story short, I all but had sex at a System of a Down concert,
You know the look I'm giving
and
you right
then
now, right?
Yeah, and then proceeded to get fingered in the back seat of his uncle's car on the
Oh,
way
I can
home.
feel the look. I can feel it.
Like I was saying, I was a fucking monster.
Krista, your raw sexual energy, while very intriguing, is also terrifying to me.
It's
See,
intimidating
this
to
is
most
why
people.
this is why I'm there, because I give off the mom vibe that makes her understand I will slap her if need be.
He has slapped me
I'm just sitting in my chair like,
because
holy shit, what? Jesus.
Oh no, the one time I slapped,
I'm
like
a
at a football game,
fucking
I slapped her
monster.
once. No, one time I slapped her at a football game, and she turned around hella pissed.
And I deserved it. He was completely right. And then I proceeded to go make out with somebody. And
Yeah, like she
almost,
was trying to get with a guy, and I slapped her in the back of the head, and she turned
thing.
around because
If he
she was really close to getting dick, and I stopped her.
actually no, I was not close to getting dick. He was refusing to leave. I was trying to convince him to leave with me. Um, and he didn't want to because he was 15 and on the JV team and like trying to save himself from marriage, and I'm a monster.
Yeah,
And Evan,
and no,
we haven't even talked about kinks. This is just my
I
fucking like
Let's
drop.
I
talk
have
about that.
no like
Let's talk about that.
no no okay real quick Evan real
Oh, we're
quick
not getting into
like
kinks
Wait,
again.
again, we
when
talked about kinks on this before?
you weren't here for that podcast.
Hentai
We
part
weren't
2.
No,
talking
there was
about
another
kinks.
time we talked about it.
That was just taste in porn, different thing.
Yeah, that
We
was
should
just
really
more. But
talk
yeah,
about kinks.
um,
I will
Krista,
terrify
No, no,
everybody.
no,
Um,
no. In part
Evan,
I
2,
would
we
love
talked
to
about
hear
like
kinks.
conversation.
that football game, I
I
have
got
never
in so
seen
much
Krista
trouble with
with
it.
blood in her eye, with the thought of blood in her eyes more than that day. And I just gave her the look,
And he
and it was a
and
face off.
Jesse literally stopped me from killing somebody one time.
Yes,
No, like no,
You need to tell
legitimately
that story.
happened. I saw red and I was gonna kill this motherfucker, and I don't remember anything that happened after that. And I was in Jesse's arms across campus, and I was apparently thrashing and kicking and like clawing at his face.
you got like right near my eye. You got really close to my fucking eye.
Yeah, I just remember getting so
Hang on.
angry at this person. My vision went red, and then next thing I remember, I'm in Jesse's arms. So Jesse's literally stopped.
My
So
perspective
Jesse
of that
has
was pretty
literally
funny.
stopped me from killing somebody. And he's saying at this night when he cock blocked me, I was the most murderous.
Yeah, like she was so murderous that like me giving her the look, what she was giving back was, "You can give me the look, but I'm still gonna try to get dick,
That is exactly what I
and I
did.
don't care if I have to rip out your throat
I am
before I do
so
it."
I don't
incredibly
know if I'm that
uncomfortable right
aggressive, but
now.
I totally no. I'm
Dude,
terrifying.
I
Most
I
people
am
cannot handle me. That's why I don't fucking I don't. I can't stay in relationships for very long, and that's why sex is such an important part of a relationship for me because
Really? I didn't know
I'm a
that.
monster. We were just talking. We were
It's a
talking about it the other fucking
it's a
day.
sarcasm.
Oh. So anyway, I met.
sarcastic orgasm, a
So anyway,
He's
sarcasm.
very sarcastic.
A sargasm.
so anyway, I met Angelica,
Okay, so
and she was just
kinks.
sitting in this like empty. No, I'm talking about the succubus,
Ah,
and then we can go to kings.
okay.
So anyway, I met Angelica, and she's just like literally sitting in a fucking empty room, in a white room, in a fucking wooden chair, smoking a cigarette. And I'm like,
Sounds like you on a high day.
well, I don't smoke cigarettes, but that sounds like
Cigarettes.
the worst possible me that could happen. That could happen.
Cigarettes.
I guess I smoke. So anyway, I asked her what the fuck, like, who is she? How long has she been there? And all she said was, we made a deal. You were looking for somebody to blame, and I was willing to take that blame in exchange for you feeding me. And the only thing that I could possibly think
What
about
the
is all the
fuck?
bullshit that happened to me in the 8th grade.
You probably should have fed her.
Oh, she did, just not enough.
I did.
Like
Well, here's the
like
thing.
chicken?
I was probably I was probably. Do you have any idea what succubi eat?
No.
So a succubus is a sex demon, and they literally feed off of the sexual energy of people.
Then I'd be starved.
That's what a succubus is. Yeah, that's well, no, not my energy, others.
I understand that.
Other people's.
Because fucking masturbating does nothing for me. Never has.
Depression.
Yeah. And so the earliest I could have thought about that is when I was 13, when I was going through all of that really tough shit in middle school. And like that, because here's the thing, by the time I was in high school, I was having those pain spasms. Like I had them in
Yeah.
school. And so anyway, I asked her to leave, and that I didn't want to host her anymore, and that our contract was completed. And she left, and she said that if I ever needed her again, all I needed to do was call her. And I've spoken to her a couple of times since, and she'll come by periodically just to fucking like talk to me. And so yeah,
Quick question, Krista.
yes.
Don't know why I'm getting this vibe specifically off of you. Is there someone else in you at the moment?
Why am I terrified
Yeah, there's
right now
someone in
after
you right
hearing
now.
that?
And the only reason why no, no, no.
No,
The only
not
reason why
that.
I'm
The thing
saying
before.
this is because you sound different.
No, there's no one else.
To me and Jesse gotta go
No,
Dream Warriors
it's
sync.
because I don't know why, but something's ticking me off.
Um,
Yeah, I gotta
And
be
it
it's
could
honest, I'm
be
getting a
confusing
weird
me.
vibe.
it could be Angie. I mean, I'm talking about her.
Maybe, but it's confusing me because, like, the way you're talking, it doesn't sound like you. If you
Really?
understand what I mean.
No, I do.
And it's not only confusing me, but it's also confusing the other three in my head that help me recognize this. Because it's it's certain little things that it's certain little ways that you're talking that you're changing that are flipping these little knobs.
You know what's really funny? That's what Fernando noticed. And like that's why like when we,
That
well no,
does
that's
not
how we
sound
had
good.
put together that's why we had put together the theory that it had been that it wasn't just me. And so he ended up having a conversation with her. And I don't remember what they talked about.
Fucking hell.
Like
Yeah.
I have no idea, but I remember him wanting to talk to her. And so I remember letting her come forward. And then next thing I know, I'm like laying down on my bed.
Okay,
And
that's
like,
really weird.
yeah, so
No,
yeah,
no,
they
no,
had
not that.
Okay?
No,
Definitely
no,
me and
not
Jesse
that.
have to go
Krista,
Dream Warriors now.
every
yeah.
time you're talking, my body starts to shake.
I'm getting
Like
a
my
weird
entire
chill.
Like I
body
said,
vibrates
I'll be
guys,
when
honest.
Krista talks.
guys,
And
I'm talking about a succubus that I've previously willingly hosted. The door is not locked. Door's just closed. Like she's probably here listening because I'm talking about her and it's interesting. Also, I haven't had good dick in a long time. And the lunacy could also be a fact.
because like, dude, no, like it's fucking weird because like I've never had this shake when talking to you before.
I don't know. I feel kind of weird. Like not like different. I just feel like
Oh, don't
I
say
don't know.
that.
I
Don't
feel
make it
like
worse.
hyper, you know? Like I want to like go do something. And normally when we're doing this, I don't have that kind of energy. So maybe that's what you're noticing? Like I don't feel different and there's no one else here. But anyway, we were going to talk about kinks. Let's not talk about whatever the fuck
Yeah, because
is
I
going
was
on with
about like
me.
10 seconds away from leaving.
Before,
I'm not.
is it possible to do Dream
Yes.
Okay.
Warriors? I feel like
Uh.
would
Okay.
we?
Stop.
Would me and Jesse even stand a chance
Let's
though?
move on from the topic.
Okay. Who wants to go first? Not me.
Not me.
Evan,
Sure, you're the guest. You're the guest. You go
let's
first.
hear
What are
it.
things you're interested in?
I mean, I don't know if I should.
Yeah, there's a no
No
judgment thing
judgment.
on this
We don't
podcast.
judge on this podcast.
Uh,
You can say it, and
I
I
can
will
also
edit it out if you
promise
wanted to
you,
edit it out.
between me and Jesse
We
and
are kinkier.
Val, we have a far worse than anything
I
you could
mean,
say.
are you sure?
I can
Yeah.
almost
Yeah, let's
guarantee
hear it.
it.
Refer to hentai part 2.
Okay.
We
Personally,
talked about fantasies.
I'm pretty into
Got raunchy.
bondage and like snake constriction and shit like that, and hypnotism and a bunch of weird shit.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa,
And like
nice.
Can't honestly say I'm
Hypnotism. I haven't heard
surprised.
of that.
why?
Sounds interesting.
Which one?
Which one are you talking about?
All of them, honestly.
I'm
I thought you'd just
also
be like
into like
straightforward, but no,
degradation and domination and all
I was
that.
wrong.
Why does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Why?
Like, wait,
I don't
you
know. It just does.
wait,
The
hold up,
second I heard it, I'm
You
like, that
like
makes so much sense.
degrading or being degraded? Because there's a difference.
No, I like degrading.
Okay. I gotta clarify.
Okay.
You know how I can
What do you
say it,
mean?
Evan? You can be pretty condescending sometimes. I'll be honest. I don't know.
Like
Just
what?
sometimes you just hit us with that one line that just cuts deep, just out of
Did I
nowhere.
just do it?
I can't think of an example, but I know there's a bunch of them.
On the
You
podcast,
probably have already.
All right.
100% you already have.
Is there anything else?
Choking's pretty cool.
I mean, facts.
Only if it's done properly.
What the fuck do you mean done properly?
Yeah.
There's a proper
Well,
way to
like
choke
specifically,
someone while fucking.
there's a specific
Like-
way to choke somebody. You're supposed to squeeze the sides of their neck instead of pressing on
That
their
makes sense.
esophagus. Because the whole point is supposed to be
Yeah.
blood flow and not like
Yeah.
asphyxiation. Yeah, it's supposed to make your brain fuzzy and not choking you.
Murder you.
Yeah.
I forget who I had to explain that to. Everybody. I've had to explain that to like 3 different people.
You didn't have to explain that to me.
No, I'm specifically talking about people I've slept with and had to explain that to. Because they like tried choking me and I'm like, you're not doing it right. Okay, so
You're
I
not
had
doing
to
it right.
explain it to Fernando, to Rocky, and to Christian. Well, yeah, because like
Here's the
I'm
thing.
not gonna. I
If
don't wanna
anyone
fucking...
knows how to be choked, it's gonna be the one that is into choking. For the sole
Yeah,
fact of
like
they're into it and they know how to do it.
Obviously, I'm the one who likes being choked. I'm gonna make sure people are choking
Interesting.
me correctly. Yeah, that's like one of the calmest things about me.
Interesting.
Anyway, Val goes next.
She's a teacher
I think-
first and a slut
I
second.
think it's the other way around, man.
No, because she teaches them as she fucks them.
No, because I tend to be the one with more kinky experiences, so I'm often the teacher, which is so not fun. But at the same time, training is kind of fun because then they get to do what I want, exactly what I want.
Yeah, that is good.
Okay.
Anyway, Val next.
Okay. I'll say this. Like,
Ew, what the
stuff with
fuck?
candles is pretty,
Okay,
is awesome.
I've never tried any wax play, but like I've actually been like curious about it. Like I was never really interested in it. Then I ended up like I have a candle and it broke, and so I was just fucking with it. And then like the wax got on my hand, and then I got really curious. And that's when I realized I had a problem.
Yeah.
You should try to do a video for OnlyFans.
I wouldn't be able to do it by myself.
And then, like, once you get the tripod.
It wouldn't be fun by myself.
I agree.
Then who?
Yeah, that's the whole point of candles. You do it to someone else. / have it done to you.
I mean, like, in theory, we could do a shoot, and like, once we like can all hang out again, and Mom isn't at the house, we could just do a setup thing, and one of you between you and Drew, one of you could record and the other could pour.
I guess.
Drew's got the better steady
Jesse's
hands,
also better
I
with the
think.
camera.
I'm really
You gotta
good
have a
with
steady
the
hand.
camera.
Anyway,
Like-
Val, continue. I keep interrupting.
Can I be there?
Fuck, I'm
It's
a
decided
monster.
before Drew. Kevin,
You
can I be
chances
there?
are you'll be working because you work nights,
Yeah.
and
So
we also work night.
Val,
He says.
Yeah.
He says, "I'll take off." for
Val,
it."
onto your kinks.
Like I said, candles is pretty fun.
That
Tying
would be
with
bondage.
ropes is fun
Okay.
when done properly.
Oh, so Shibari.
When done properly.
Oh, Shibari,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the art.
And what's the other thing?
Go, leave.
Come on, we're going to bed.
Fuck, what's it called?
What or what called?
Okay, this is good. What am I thinking?
Okay,
I'm thinking of the wrong
Try and
thing.
explain it, and we probably know what it is.
Domination, degradation.
The fuck?
You don't want to be here right now. You should leave. Yes, I'm on the podcast. Go away.
Who?
Duncan.
Mm.
This isn't something I have
Okay,
done,
here's
but
the
it's
thing.
something that
Here's
is
the thing.
interesting. I
Many
don't
of the
ask
thi-
why, because I
Not
don't
many,
have a
actually.
reason.
Now that I'm thinking about it. But a lot of things that I'm into, I've never tried.
Same here.
I haven't tried anything.
Yeah, I don't know why.
All right, Val.
I
Uh,
don't know why, but knife play has just seemed interesting lately.
You know, Val,
Understandable.
you would like the soldier set.
Just looked up.
You would, actually. Now
Because
that I'm
yeah,
thinking of
I
it, you would.
totally for sure hold a knife to my nipple.
Also, not gonna lie, you look hot in that. She looks really hot in the army
In the
jacket.
camo, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I got for now, Jesse. Because I think we're.
We have half an
when's
hour.
the cutoff point again?
Yeah, half an hour. So,
Okay.
mirror you, Krista.
I mean, do you think you'll fit in half the
You
hour?
first.
Yeah. Unless we
Maybe.
get sidetracked,
Okay,
so let's try not to do
so-
that.
I'll go with my minor kinks first. Minor kinks are bondage, wax play, degradation, rat tamer. But there's one that I've always wanted to try that's always been in the back of my head. And that is
What?
ice play.
That sounds cool.
It's fun.
Ooh.
It can hurt
Well,
if it's
no,
not done
here-
right.
Oh, now here's the thing. My version of ice play is I want to make an ice dildo.
It hurts. It hurts so much.
I'm a sadist.
I like how
Well, he
no one
watches
fucking
hentai, I would
questioned
expect
how I
nothing
know
less.
how I know this.
Krista,
Nothing
don't
you can
question
say
you.
will surprise me.
But,
I've
on
s-
top of that,
At least I
haven't
think.
questioned you in
I've
so
told you
long
about that. I've told
about
you
something.
if I don't see you crying by the time I'm done, we're going again because I am not satisfied.
Wait, what?
Well, he's talking about like
Jesus.
in general, not him and I.
No, in general.
Christian
Okay,
Grey over
let me
here.
Okay,
explain.
no. 50
I
Shades of-
have
50 Shades of
I
Grey
have-
is the dumbest book. Like I've
It
never read it, but
I-
my sister did, and it is so wildly.
I have realized I have a split personality when it comes to my sadist, and his name is John.
Fucking John.
That's what he calls
Oh,
himself,
fuck. I'm on like the opposite
Hello,
spectrum of
Mr.
all of you
John.
guys.
and that's what he calls himself. And Well, like when he takes over, the last time he took over, the person I was with was basically so overstimulated they had troubles staying laying down.
Mm.
Like they
Mhm.
couldn't stand, they couldn't lay, they couldn't breathe without being overstimulated.
Sounds fun.
And so another one of my major kinks, which is I feel like it's rare because not you don't hear a lot of people talking about it, and that's sensory play.
Hmm?
Oh, okay.
Basic,
Like plugging, like covering the eyes, the hands, putting earphones in, and therefore the only thing you can do is feel
That
yeah.
sounds great.
or smell.
That sounds
Well, I mean,
And
yeah, that's the whole point
you
with
don't
very
hear a lot of
blindfolding.
interesting.
people talk. Yeah, you don't hear a lot of people talk about it because not a lot of people are into it.
That's not true. It's just a lot of
Like,
people don't know that's what it is.
well, no, like I've been in communities where like they're like, oh, we're into every kink, and like I talk about it, and they're just like, yeah, no, we don't do that here.
That's not allowed here.
Why? It's not
Basically,
even
At least
No, that's
it's
just
dangerous.
start.
weird.
that's
Closing your
That's probably
eyes,
like the
that's
least
weird.
Eh,
dangerous thing on the spectrum, honestly.
it's so
Besides,
underrated because, especially for me, the fact that I have the power to do anything to you, and you cannot hear, see, or touch what it is excites me
I'm sure it does.
because it's that soul. No, it's that
audience,
sole
you're
thought
probably
of
horny right now, aren't you?
I'm in control of what happens, and all you can do is accept it.
Wow, that sounds like top like
I'm a sadistic dom
what's the
for a
word?
reason.
Yeah.
Like we have talked about that.
All right.
I'm not. I don't know if I'm ready for what's going to come after this.
Like I, like I'm
oh fuck, it's my
as
turn, isn't
as
it?
as me and Krista both are. We are both into the DDLG community.
The what?
Why? Don't fucking out me
The
like that.
what?
I'm gonna out you because I'm in
Okay,
it too.
so
Daddy
so
Dom,
so
little girl.
Don't out me like that.
Basically, Krista, if you want to explain what DDLG
uh,
is to
okay,
everyone.
so DDLG, as Jesse was saying, stands for Daddy Dom Little Girl, and basically what it is more of like a caregiver thing, and the submissive person uh generally will sometimes act as a younger younger. Like some people do babies, some people do little kids, and it's not always. It's actually for the most part not a sexual thing. It's just considered BDSM because it's an unusual thing, and yeah, and it's more of
very
a
unusual.
the submissive part of the relationship regresses and generally becomes more childish in some way, shape, or form, and then the dominant person becomes more caring and I guess quote unquote parental, which is the whole daddy part. It doesn't necessarily have to be male top, female bottom. It can go anywhere. It's just all
They do
categorized
have
under DDLG.
yeah, what is it? It's
DDLB, DMLG, and DMLB, CGL.
yeah. There's a bunch of basically
Yeah, I mean, I guess technically CGL is the one that makes more sense because it's just caregiver little. It's the most
yeah.
gender neutral one.
Um yeah, that's the most but like with DDLG it can be sexual depending on who you are with
Yeah, like
because
it's
there
not
are
always.
some people who do go into what is called little space that are 100% like they just want to act like a little kid.
I don't think I breathed for like 5 minutes.
Understandable.
I told you I could surprise you.
Yeah.
I do
And
not
Okay,
enjoy the implications of that.
uh Krista, you've actually been in it longer than I have because I've only been in the DDLG community for about 1.5 years. You've been in for about what, two? Going on
since I
three?
was since I was 17.
Oh, so yeah, you've been in for a lot longer than me.
Yeah, so I got introduced into the DDLG community through my best friend at the time, who is also a little. And at first, I was like grossed out. I'm like, no, that's like weird. And then she like talked to me more about it, showed me more like information about it. And see, the part that always creeps me out is like wanting to act like a
Yes.
baby, and that's what I had
Yes.
always thought. And yeah, but
You don't have to act like a
it's
baby.
not that. It can sometimes be like it can go anywhere. It can like there are people who just act like like young teenagers or like toddlers or like people like that.
There's
And
a
it's not
whole spectrum of
yeah, and
age
it's
gap,
not
basically.
necessarily the childish part. It's more of just a regression to a point where you feel like you don't have to take care of yourself. And it's very common in people who like psychologically it's really common in people who like had to raise their self, you know? And they just want to be, they don't want to be responsible. They want to be cared
Mm-hmm.
for. And I'm little. I don't like acting like a baby, no, but I do get like childish. I want to like play around and like poke your face and be annoying. And I want and stuff and I'll get like shy in public and I don't know.
You'll get you'll get
I've never
distracted. One thing I've noticed is that when you do kind of enter that, because you do enter it subconsciously,
I cannot be
randomly.
around anything fluffy. I cannot be around anything
Well, not
fluffy.
even fluffy. I've seen you like start going into little space when you see anything shiny,
Yeah.
because you
Um
immediately try to grab it.
and like I did have kind of a dom, but he didn't take care of me very like I did have a daddy and he didn't really take care of me very well. But he didn't take care of me very well in our relationship at all. Um so yeah, it's very it can go very wrong very fast because you need
Okay.
to have because when someone's in a little space, they're not really good at taking care of themselves. And so if someone gets hurt, uh it and the caregiver doesn't take care in the right way, it can be very damaging to like physically, mentally, emotionally to both parties.
Like I've heard, like I know of people who have literally lost the ability to regress because of trauma of something that happened with their last caregiver or dom, like
It took me
in
months.
general.
It took me months to be able to regress. I I can't. I don't feel safe. I don't feel comfortable, and it's really stressful and it's really painful. But
So it's a compliment if you can regress around someone.
Actually, yeah.
yeah,
If you're both
it,
like if especially if you two are like talking or like going out and they have
yeah, because
and they're able to regress
a
around
lot of
you,
it is a safety
Mm-hmm.
thing,
yeah,
and if I don't feel safe or cared for or like I don't trust anyone around me, I'm not gonna act like that. I can't because I have to take care of myself. So if I feel like I'm in a situation where I don't have to and I regress like that, that shows I trust somebody a lot.
yeah. It
And
also
like
means a
so,
lot to the
literally,
other
so let's
because
see.
like
Since June of 2019, I have regressed once.
oh honey, I feel bad for you.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Literally, what happened is I just like fuck it. I locked myself in my room. I put on my fucking panda onesie, and I just stopped everything. The world no longer existed for an hour, and it didn't do anything. But like I felt like I was going to explode, and then I ended up crying because I finally got to relax in that way.
Yeah. And like as you could as you know, Chris is little, I am a daddy now. And so like for me, if I'm talking to anyone that I like or if I'm going off to anyone and they are little and they do regress, it is a huge compliment to the daddy dog.
All right.
Be-
So I guess other things that I'm interested in because we only have like 15 minutes.
yeah.
Um. Fuck. It's a list.
If we get
Yeah, we don't have
if we
to
get
we don't
caught
have to
up,
Well,
we
record
can
yeah.
it.
continue a little bit.
Well, I mean, we can also just restart another one. It's what we've done
Or
before.
that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, when we've had problems. Okay.
So, let's see.
Yeah.
Where do I start? What's the easy stuff?
Go for like the basic stuff.
Okay, so I like bondage. Obviously, like I had said, like I said earlier, I like being choked. I like hair pulling. I love hickeys. I fucking love hickeys. I want to be marked up. Who's laughing at me? Val, are you laughing?
Evan,
Yeah,
I'm
he
trying to
is.
calm
are
myself
you playing
down.
I think
piano?
I think he's just
All
trying
of a
not to
sudden,
be
I just heard
annoying.
All of a
I
sudden,
think
I heard
I
piano,
think I'm
and I'm
scaring
just like,
him,
what the
and
fuck?
he's just
Yeah, I
trying
was
not to
getting
listen.
anxious, so I started playing piano.
So
Yeah, it's
yeah.
understandable.
It's right. I'm a masochist, so I like the pain. Obviously, I like um, uh, degraded. I like praise. And, I am interested in I don't know, like sometimes I'm kind of like I wouldn't mind exhibitionism, but like mine like a remote controlled vibrator, you know?
Is it just me, or is her
Uh,
microphone cutting out?
It
Yeah, I
you
was
know
just about to say,
it
every
does
time you
dip a
play
little bit,
piano,
but
all of a sudden
like
she just gets
speaking of
quiet.
vibrators, Krista, you want to know one thing I've always wanted to get for like my significant other is the Bluetooth one.
The future.
I know I
Oh,
looked
God.
into it and I almost bought one.
I almost
Um,
did too.
okay, let's see. What's fun things that I've done? Those are fun. Um, ooh, Roadhead. That one was really
What is that?
interesting.
It's when you give someone a blowjob while they're driving.
Yeah, I gave somebody
I
a
mean, that's pretty
blowjob while they were
self-explanatory.
driving.
Yeah, that
That's pretty
is.
self-explanatory.
Um, so something that I also like that there's not necessarily like a word for is I like kind of just being like pinned down and just like being forced to take it, if that
Dominated.
makes sense. Well, I mean, yeah, but like there's a difference between dominated and being like
I guess.
completely fucking tamed. And like I don't
Brat
consider myself
tamer.
like yeah, like total fuck I'm a total fucking brat, except not really. So here's
You're
the
a
thing.
brat in situations where you don't need to be a brat.
So no, what it is I want like yeah, I'm a brat, but that's only because I want somebody to earn my obedience, you know?
Understandable.
I don't know. I just think like, you know, regular sex is boring. Like vanilla sex, like one position, all of that stuff is boring. I want, you know, what was the one thing? Oh yeah, I want to be hung upside down on my bed and and have someone's dick shoved down my throat.
That's all
Whoa,
stage
Dude,
production.
here's the thing.
that one.
No, I'm sorry, but like me and
No,
Krista have a lot in common.
that one was just I had irritated Fernando and while we were having sex and he was just in the mindset and so I got flipped over and yeah. Yeah, here's the
So,
thing. I
Evan.
was really spoiled with Fernando because he was more than willing and very good at like kinky sex. And he also had so much stamina. Like between the two of us, I was the one who had to tap out because he would make me so fucking sensitive that it wasn't enjoyable, it was just painful. But he couldn't handle seeing me cry. I teared up one time. Like I said, Evan's just ignoring us. I teared up one time when
I
he was
can't.
hitting me with a belt.
When I find myself in times of trouble.
Krista,
Yeah.
Speaking words
I
of
cannot
wisdom.
take you seriously
Let
with
it
him
be.
playing
I cannot hear you
Valintine.
whatsoever.
Can you hear
I
me
could
now?
not hear. I could not hear anything you said over Evan playing piano.
Okay, where did I lose you?
You, I,
I cannot take you.
I
I'm
lost
trying
you
so
at
hard to be quiet.
Fernando cannot see you cry.
Okay, so yeah, he couldn't handle seeing me cry. I only cried one time when I was with him. And it had been we were like hanging out on like a Friday before school in my car, and he was hitting me with a belt.
As you do.
School? Out of all times.
Yeah, I had worn a leather belt, and he was, and so yeah, he was, swatting at me, and
Do you ever sleep?
he just hit. Do I ever
It just
sleep?
seems like you're doing this stuff 24/7.
No, actually, I'm actually not. I mean, when I was in school, yeah, I was having sex like all the fucking time. At least senior year when I was with him, but it's not very common. I've just okay. So here's the thing. For me, like average sex sessions with Fernando when I was with him were like an hour and a half, 2 hours. That was average.
And like no breaks.
Like we didn't just nope. Like yeah, like straight. Then we'd like go get food or something.
Yeah, you need a.
So like I said, I was spoiled. He had stamina. But anyway, so he was hitting me with a belt, and he just hit me in the same spot one too many times. And this was really early in our relationship, and so this was before we had a safe word. And he saw that I had reacted differently because he couldn't see my face, but he saw that I had tensed in a different way. And so he saw that I had been crying, and he felt awful. And like he didn't hit me, he didn't use a belt on me for fucking like 2 months after that.
That hurts me because like my sadist side would have loved to keep going.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But, well, he was a soft dom, so
Like I'm a
like
soft dom too,
like
but
he didn't
the
even like
minute
degraded me either.
oh, that's so depressing.
Yeah, he was so quiet. He never said it. He only said anything when like I was getting a treat. Like, it was like it was like, it was a special occasion if he was talking. Like I didn't get praise either.
Asshole.
No, literally, my whole goal was to get him to make me.
Like my thing is like
No, it's more
like
fun. It's more fun when you're
before I'm going to degrade
comfortable.
you. During I'm gonna go until you cry, and immediately after aftercare, 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 praise and aftercare.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's how it's fucking done. At least when you do it right.
What?
Whose fucking phone is going off?
That's gotta be his piano. What key are you
Oh.
in?
Sorry, I'm a popular man.
Getting all those chicks?
So yeah, that's just like some of the stuff that.
Yes.
Okay, no. Something that I'm into that's not like really sexual is I like lingerie. I love dressing up for my partner, and I want to be fucking appreciated for it because I was never. No one's ever like liked what I was fucking wearing. They were more focused on trying to get me out of it. I'm like, no, fucking appreciate me. I spent money on this, you fucking whore. Or am I the fucking whore?
You fucking whore.
You fucking whore. Pay attention to my
Well,
bra. What the
no.
fuck?
Okay, guys. Do you have any idea how offensive it is when I spend 40 plus dollars on a fucking lingerie set, and the only thing someone does is tell me to take it
I'll keep
off?
that in mind.
I No, I know because my thing is like I want to keep you in that lingerie.
Right? Like, look, it's so offensive. Like, I don't even get a ooh, that looks nice. It was like literally like, oh, I can't even tell you how many times I just gave up on wearing bra. Honestly, bras are awful though. almost permanently given up on them unless I have to.
You have.
Yeah, no. Unless I have to wear one, I won't.
Like, hell, I'm pretty sure, like, when you picked us up from the party down in like Riverside, you had no bra when you walked in, and you're like, okay, let's go, and like you just don't bat an eye anymore. You're like, fuck it.
Of course, Jesse noticed.
Oh yeah, when I picked you and Drew up, and
The-
Mom begged me to buy McDonald's.
yeah, the only reason I noticed is because once we got to the house, we immediately started shooting, and Kristen just took off her shirt, and she wasn't wearing a bra.
I don't wear bras.
Like I thought, because I honestly thought you would wear one, because like you're around people you don't know.
No, I don't wear bras unless I'm wearing a shirt where I have to, or I'm doing a shoot. Like I don't give a fuck. They're boobs. Oh no.
All right, let's get on to another conversation so Evan can stop playing the fucking piano. It's got annoying now.
Yeah, with 5 minutes left in the podcast.
I mean, we could just continue. I guarantee we could talk about more. I don't want to stop.
Oh,
I'm sure.
me and Krista easily.
Maybe Drew will join us again.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I could.
No,
Yeah, for sure.
he's with Gage. He's not going to.
Probably.
He's
Maybe
a fucking pet.
there's a non-failed twosome happening over there.
No, they're just getting high off their asses.
Guys, I'm running out of material to play.
Good.
Well, then don't play.
I need to.
Hang on, you guys want to hear?
Like,
you guys want to hear the
why?
most edgelord thing ever in your life?
Sure.
No.
What, you in
okay,
middle school?
so don't ask me where this came from, but a long ass time ago, I had written a bunch of lyrics, and the name I came up with for the song is very edgelord. You guys ready?
Oh.
The Mistress of Screaming. Don't ask.
Kinky.
While
Yeah,
you guys
that's
were
what I was
like
gonna
talking
say.
and everything, I just kept reading it. I'm like, what was wrong with me?
I don't know. You know, this past 30 minutes has exhausted me.
I'm sorry.
We're sorry, but like Val brought
This
up
is
kinks,
actually
and
this is pretty
First of
normal
all, I did
in the
not bring up
podcast,
kinks.
actually.
I did not.
yeah, you did.
You did. Yeah, you did. It
You're
was
like, oh,
you.
let's talk. Val, you said let's talk
No,
about kinks
it
again,
was
like
you.
you did
one
before.
of you said kinks, and I said we already talked about kinks, and then you guys didn't believe me.
No, that was you.
Jesse?
Bro, I've been talking to normal people for 1.5 years. I just got thrown right back into this.
Like,
Jesse,
Val,
don't fight me on this. I'm
like, Val,
positive I did not bring up kinks.
Val, no, literally,
Hey,
me and Krista.
Jesse, just let Val re-listen to the fucking podcast when he's editing, and then he'll learn that we were
I'm
right.
positive you're not, and I can't wait to know that you're wrong.
We'll let the podcast decide for us.
We'll let the
We
podcast
have
decide.
recorded evidence.
No, actually, I don't.
Okay, can you stop can you stop the tapping noise? It's hurting my ear.
Okay, we'll say this for now. I don't trust Val because I feel like he's just gonna like edit it so it makes it sound like we talked about it first, and these
I don't
like,
think he's
see
capable.
fuckers.
I'm way too lazy to do
He is
that.
capable
I
of
don't
that.
think. Yeah, I was like, I don't think he would.
But I feel like he's gonna do that just to
You
prove
are
that we are
wrong.
wrong.
All right, we've got 3 minutes until we get cut off. Do you want to like end it here, or do you want to switch over to a different set?
I mean, we could end it here. I feel like Evan's losing his mind at the moment.
Yeah, I feel like we have overwhelmed him
read
a
"Oh
little
Baby"
bit.
in the chat.
You guys can keep going. I'll listen. I'll contribute where I can.
I feel like
Up
this
to you
is
guys. I can keep talking, but like if we're gonna switch over, I need a minute because I fucking need to pee.
Yeah, I'm like, I need a pee too, but like, you know, I can definitely keep going easily.
Oh yeah, I could also.
Something I wanted to talk about. It could be interesting. It pertains to music.
Then we'll just switch over
We'll switch over
we'll switch over
to
a fresh
so we
one.
can talk more.
Just give me and
Okay.
Krista like a minute or two.
Cool.
All right.